Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to give you all some information on my on-the-go tote. Some information that I found out about my on-the-go tote. So if you're interested, just keep watching. Today I wanted to go ahead and do a follow-up video to my on-the-go bag, only because there was some information that I found out after I uploaded my video and that I wanted to clarify, because I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of people out there wondering like what's going on with Louis Vuitton as far as their made in stamping. When I looked up my date code, it did say that my bag was generated the 49th week of 2009 in France. But when I continued to do my little research, is what I like to call it, I like to research, it said that the date code indicated that the bag was made the 49th week of 2019 in France or the United States. As I mentioned when I was doing my unboxing, that this bag is made in the United States, France, and Spain. And so what kind of threw me off was that it doesn't have made in. And you can see right there, it says Louis Vuitton Paris. And usually it says made in wherever it's made in. And let me show you one of my other, I was trying to get something easy. My Pochette Felicie was one of the first bags that I bought, and it says also Louis Vuitton Paris. This one also was made in the United States. So when they're made in the United States, they don't say made in whatever it may be. So this is my Pochette Felicie that my husband bought me for my birthday. And it says Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France. And so this one was ordered online. My other Pochette Felicie I bought in store. Now, I want to look at my Victoire to see what it says, because I'm just curious now. Here it says Louis Vuitton Paris, but on the inside it says Louis Vuitton Paris, made in Spain. And hopefully you can see that right there. So then I wanted to go ahead and look at my dust bag and see what it said. But you know, the dust bag really doesn't matter. It says 100% cotton, made in India, that little white tag inside. But this is the dust bag that I got also from the Louis Vuitton store. So the interesting part with this is that when, oops, somebody didn't get their packaging back. I think it was this one. Yeah. So the other thing I want to show you, and I'll do either a cutaway or a split screen, but I wanted to show you that on the inside of mine there's this little black tab, and it says made in the USA of imported materials, and it has the Louis Vuitton on there. And then I'm also going to show you again where it says Louis Vuitton Paris on the inside. And so because it says it was made with imported materials, it makes me believe that materials do come from France or Spain. So the imported materials do come from the Louis Vuitton in France or Spain. The bag was just made in the United States. And I learned all this by doing some research and by calling the Louis Vuitton, because after I thought about it more, I thought, well, this should say made in France or made in Spain, or if it's made in the United States, why doesn't it say made in the United States? But it does in that little black tab that I showed you all, and it's on the inside there. And so I know a lot of people want their bags to be from France or Spain, and when they're made in the United States, you're kind of iffy about it. You're kind of like, well, you know, I really wanted a Louis Vuitton bag from France or Spain because that's where the materials are. I think it just depends on you. If I know that I've seen a lot of people question why their bags don't say made in whatever country, and they want it to say that. They spend all this money, they want it to say made in France or Spain, and they have a hang up about it being made in the United States. And so for me, of course, I do want it to be from France or Spain, but it is, the materials are. It was just made here in the United States. And so I just wanted to clarify that. I researched it by calling the Louis Vuitton where I bought the bag. They said that it depends on where it's made as to whether it's going to say made in. And that proves true by the two Pochette Felices that I showed you. The one that I bought online definitely had made in France. The one that I bought in store, I believe I bought that one in store in Dallas as well, where I bought this one. And they were made in the United States. And so I just wanted to make this video to provide that clarification and also to put that explanation out there, because it's not that it's not an authentic bag, it's that it depends on where it's made as to why that made in is missing. Now, I don't know why they don't just say made in the USA instead of putting that little black tab in there. I don't know why they just don't put it here. And so I know that some questions have been asked to the Louis Vuitton associates. They don't know why they have chosen to not put that on there. I think that Louis Vuitton is transitioning to not putting made in, because I read that there were other products from Louis Vuitton that didn't have made in wherever it was made in. And so I just wanted to update you and put this video out just in case anybody's wondering why their bag doesn't have made in. Typically it's because it was made in the United States. The on-the-go tote will have the little black tag in there stating that it is made in the United States of imported materials that do come from the Louis Vuitton in France or Spain. And it's an authentic bag. It was just made in the United States. And so I just wanted to provide that clarification. I do like this bag. I think that if I returned it and was anal retentive about it's being made in France and Spain, that I would have a hard time finding it. And so that's just something that I'm going to have to decide. I have 30 days to do that because I just purchased it, and we'll see what happens, because obviously I have a bag that was not made in France or Spain, which was my monogram Pochette Felice, and I didn't know anything about Louis Vuitton at that time, so I wouldn't have known. All I know is that I bought it from Louis Vuitton and it's authentic the same way that I did with this tote. And so anyway, I hope that if you were searching that I answered some of your questions. It is up to you if you want to buy a bag that's not made in France or Spain, but all of the bag materials are imported and do come from France and Spain. So thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe to my channel. Bye!